Good morning. I'm Dr. Richard Doble, and I'm a chiropractor. And welcome to this channel. What we're doing here on this YouTube channel is we're trying to bring you information on chiropractic and what it is and what it is not. And there are a huge number of misconceptions about chiropractic and what it is and what it isn't. And that's what this channel is, what we're trying to do with it. We're trying to get rid of those misconceptions. And one of the things we have to do is kind of go back in the history of chiropractic to talk about how it developed and why it developed and why things are the way they are. And that you can understand it, but it does take some work to understand it. So first of all, chiropractors do a myriad of different things. So what chiropractic has developed into is a healthcare profession where a lot of chiropractors have a lot of different objectives and a lot of different goals about what they're trying to do. And so what I want to do is go back really to the beginning and where it started and how it developed. And if we do that, then we can really teach people what chiropractic is. Now, chiropractic started in 1895. There was a guy named D.D. Palmer, and D.D. Palmer was a magnetic healer back in the 1800s. And that kind of you don't hear about magnetic healers anymore, but what it was back then is very similar to how it was described to me, is like how Reiki is described today, where it's kind of like a energy healing. And so he was doing this, but he was in the Ryan building in Davenport, Iowa, and the janitor in the building that he was in was named Harvey Lillard. Now, Harvey Lillard was deaf, and Harvey Lillard communicated to D.D. Palmer that he had bent over into this stooped position and he heard a popping sound in his neck, and he ended up with a lump on his neck. And D.D. Palmer reasoned that maybe the vertebrae in his spine went out of place and caused his deafness. So D.D. Palmer attempted to realign that vertebrae, and when he did, Harvey Lillard's hearing was restored. So that's the start of chiropractic. D.D. Palmer practiced this for a period of time. He opened up a school, taught people how to do this, but it really was not developed. D.D. Palmer's son, B.J. Palmer, is credited as being the developer of chiropractic, because after a period of time, wasn't that long, probably in the early 1900s, 1910 or so, B.J. Palmer took chiropractic over from D.D. Palmer, and B.J. Palmer developed chiropractic into one of the second largest healing profession in the world. And so really it's important to understand what B.J. did and what he developed it into, because that is really the epicenter of what chiropractic is. Over a period of time, the chiropractic profession split into really two main different things. The first one was what B.J. did. B.J.'s objective was to correct vertebral subluxations, which are misalignments in the spine, to restore the communication between the brain and the body. The other people in the profession that split off, their objective was to treat people's diseases and their symptoms and so forth. And so they kind of went back to the medical paradigm, and B.J. developed a whole different paradigm called chiropractic. And so that's why you have so much confusion today. because different people have different ideas and different objectives about chiropractic, and that's what this whole YouTube channel is about. This YouTube channel is here to bring you information so that you can understand what chiropractic is, what it isn't, and you can really save yourself some time and energy by going to someone who lines up with your own philosophy. So, thanks for being here, and I look forward to giving you more information. Thanks a lot.